Hello, welcome to the energy of September 3rd. So we just had that new moon at 11 degrees. And so now what do you do with that energy? You still have time, by the way, to set new moon intentions. So I do have some videos out there. One is what to maybe ask for based on where Virgo is in the house system, and also what Virgo usually stands for as far as asking for something specifically. The other thing is, I did do an actual ritual where you can go through from the beginning to the end and um, write down your intentions in that process. So uh, it's not too late to set the intentions in this very, very powerful new moon in Virgo that happened. So let's take the energy then for September 3rd and see what we come up with. Okay, bottom of the deck, heart chakra. Heart chakra. And on the top, sacrifice. We also have awareness and emotional withdrawal. It's interesting. One of the things I was thinking about as I was laying these cards out is that Virgos, this is on the underside of the deck, what you don't see coming, the unconscious. Virgos are very much about service to mankind, and generally other people. And so there's a lot of this heart chakra energy for Virgo, but it's I think the sacrifice that everybody's being expected to make with this kind of energy. And I don't think it's just Virgo. I think it's everyone, because there's some people. Part of what's going on is the Libra South node, um, and that's where Venus is right now. Um, it's about getting rid of those relationships that are just so toxic. And when the new moon in Libra takes place, I believe that we are coming into a new awareness of how relationships should be. That now we have set our definitions as to what we're going to accept. We've set our boundaries. We've had a lot of relationships end and leave us, whether it was by your choice or not. But really, what you're doing is getting your vibration into such a place where the people that you naturally um, um, connect with are going to be easily accessible. And some people during this process have had this emotional withdrawal, or people have had that with you. And I think that is a lot. The reason for that is because when you change your vibrational level, the people around you are, it's like listening to something that for them all of a sudden goes out of pitch because you're much higher now. And then it's almost like that's an irritant to them because you're not at the same level that they are at. So it's a different key, it's a different feeling for the people that were around you, and they some of them will just naturally have drifted away, and some of them will leave with a lot of drama. But I don't think emotional withdrawal is a bad thing if you are um, exiting that particular relationship with, it's like no harm, no foul. So let's take a look at what the cards have to say regarding this. I'm using my Seer's Tarot. I was just like, I felt like I haven't touched it for a while, and I wanted to get the energy of it because to me it's very very easy to connect with. And I know a lot of tarot card readers use this deck. It was the very first one that I connected with, so kind of my first love kind of a thing. Speaking of that, Knight of Cups comes out on the underside of the deck. I like the Knight of Cups because they're still moving forward, but they're doing it in such a way that they're enjoying the journey. Like, oh, okay, I'm moving forward. I'm moving on to different things, and but I can stop and enjoy what's happening around me. I can um, do something I really love and care about, and be moving towards that. And that would be with the energy of the heart chakra. So I really like this. I really like that, this connection with the heart chakra and this vibration. To me, the vibration of the Knight of Cups is, I think, the energy that you should surround your heart with, and keep it there. So underneath sacrifice, justice. And it's very interesting how alike they look, right? What you're sacrificing? Um, is it fair? What I mean, in relation to the other person, who is actually, is it you that's doing all the sacrificing? Interesting. I think this goes underneath here. This is the Tower. Let me see what else. The Sun. Okay. So this comes out underneath this one column. Okay, just the one column. Sacrifice, justice. This is also Libra energy. So I'm getting this whole thing of, this is going to be the eclipse that follows this 25 degree moon solar eclipse, I mean, lunar eclipse in Pisces. The one, I believe it's 9 degrees in Libra, that's the new moon. It's the beginning of new relationships. At the start. No more sacrifice. Um, and I think what's coming out with this justice is you're getting then the Tower. This is Uranus. Uranus has some things yet to carry out. It's now going into retrograde. It's going to be going back over Algol, which is just a fixed star at 26 degrees that will set some things off in October. But I really think that all of this energy, and I do believe that there's a lot of unexpected things that are going to happen, but it's supposed to happen. It's what's going to clear the deck, almost like in a Pluto type way, to bring in the better things that are out there. So very interesting, this energy. We're going to look at awareness. Um, so I was just thinking of some different astrology things that have come out lately. So um, the revenge of Pluto. Pluto. No, it's Pluto Strikes Back. Pluto Strikes Back is a phrase that I heard used, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's perfect. Pluto straightening things out, especially with Uranus going back direct. So awareness. You do have awareness, but it's also, with all of this really crazy energy going on, I really do think we're supposed to live in the moment. We have the other Knight of Cups. We keep moving forward. We keep moving forward. This is really telling me this is the vibration we should be keeping. This heart chakra vibration of, loving energy support, and then enjoying the moment. And while Uranus and Pluto are out there tag teaming like a wrestling match, what's going on with the collective, I think that we just stay, I think that's what this is. We stay aware of it, with this awareness, but we're also like, oh, that's interesting. On with my life. Um, Hierophant, that higher wisdom, knowing it's like, yeah, I'm not getting involved in this. I'm not getting angry. Look, he's laughing and he's enjoying. Um, not not feeling fearful. It's just like, oh, I almost get the sense, and I've kind of like, I'm in that mode myself where I'm like, I wonder what's going to happen. What's going to happen next? And it's, I have no fear about it. Do I think it's going to be a mess? Yes, I do. I have no idea what it's going to be, but it's going to be messy. Pluto, um, yeah, Pluto strikes back. Um, and will be keeping us on our toes through the end of the year. And Uranus being retrograde as part of that, and going over some fixed stars, a fixed star. Five of Pentacles. Um, this is that hierarchy where someone's on the other side of the door and seems to be in charge. And here's this person stuck. Um, and and I just had this come to mind, so I'm going to mention it. Part of the new moon intention setting that I did was with Hekate. And Hekate, at the end of the ceremony, gave everyone a key to unlock doors that were closed to you before. And I think that that's what this message is coming through and saying. It's like, okay, um, because all of the doors are basically they're either being unlocked or knocked down. Um, the glass ceiling, as they say, that kind of energy is just not, it's nothing is going to be capable of stopping you. Nothing is going to be capable of stopping you. So this is emotional withdrawal. It does kind of remind me of that Eight of Cups energy, but I think it's just you need to um, bring your energy away from anger and fear, and walk away. Because to me, that's when I see the Eight of Cups, and there's an Eight of Cups in here that's very much that, where she's just like, she's going, she's taking okay, this is Two of Swords, back and forth. What decisions should I make? And, unsure of which way to go. Let's see what else is here. Six of Pentacles. There is going to be a much bigger equal exchange of energy, rather than someone holding all the gold and then going, okay, I think I have enough, so maybe I'll let you have a little something, but you should be very, very grateful. No, equal energy, equal energy. Ten of Wands, a long road. This is an ending. We have come a long way, and there's so much work that we have done and accomplished, and now it's time to move on to more fertile places, because the tens signify an ending, but also a beginning. It's like the World card. You have to have an ending so that you can start something completely new. And there's certain things that have just come to an ending. They've had their time. So that, let me see if there's any other advice it wants to give me, because it's like when you have the Tower and the Sun come out together, it's telling me, and it should be telling you, that that's the Tower. Things are going to get crazy, but it's going to be fine. I think that's what it's trying to reassure us, that it's going to be fine. Stay in that heart-centered place. Stay in the heart chakra. Stay in this energy of heart chakra and the Knight, right? The Knight of Cups. So, any last advice? I'll take any last advice before we draw another. Oh, what are you? You three, come here. All right, I saw you. I saw this one earlier. This is the Two of Wands. This is asking. So again, if you have not set your new intentions for Virgo, number, high on your list should be not being too self-critical and caring about your health. The Two of Wands is looking out into the what's possible, seeing what is available. And she's got the world at her feet. I don't think we're going to have any limits with this energy that's coming forward. Uranus is about freedom as well. So Uranus being busy. Page of Wands. This is also being in the moment, enjoying yourself. There's, with that Knight of Wands, it was like They were playing music, and here's the Page of Wands dancing with, and the page is generally the energy of child. Um, so it's, to me, it's like enjoying what is possible for you, or actually just enjoying the moment. This is Four of Cups energy, right? I think that there are going to be a lot of changes, and there, people are going to find, oh, there's these bowls, they're empty. You know, we weren't expecting this, but there's a bowl that someone is extending to her that she isn't even looking at. You see the hand extending it to her, um, right here, right? Full of magic, full of magic. And this is that um, fear of missing out or disappointment. But I don't think they're looking in the right place. I don't think they're realizing that even though things have been taken away, you're getting something as a gift that's being given to you. So I will pull a card from For the Love of Dragons and see what this has to say. Okay, there's two cards that came out. I haven't seen what they are, so we'll take a look at them. uh, all right, so I'm not sure. The Brat. The Brat. Some days you're just going to wake up with a dragon in your teacup, and your mouth will taste of scales and wings all day long. But whether it's you or your mini dragon that's feeling bratty, it's in your best interest to befriend, rather than resist, the brat attack. Moods and emotions, just like dragons, are by their nature full of movement. They're not intended to stick around for very long, and don't unless we resist them. As the saying goes, what we resist persists. So whether it's showing up in you or in someone else, let the brat have its moment today. All things must pass, and no brat attack lasts forever. So you have permission to feel out of place, and don't deny that. Don't deny that emotion. You'll soon enough come back to that feeling of um, generosity, that feeling of things being okay. And you're able then to move on from that. So sometimes you're just going to have to go, okay, I'm just going to have that kind of a day. And fair warning, we all should wear a pin. I'm having my dragon brat attack today. So just allow yourself to be grumpy. And I will do the same. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.